What's up, everybody? Yeah, a few you like a while back, like a long while back, asked me if I could make a tutorial about how to scream because I guess some of y'all like the way I scream. So, but I was never able to because I didn't know how. Like, I was like, well, I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to show you. So, well, now I think I figured out a method that I use or that I used to build up to where I am right now. And for those of you that don't know, I use the vocal fry, which some people call it whisper screaming, which I don't see why, because you're not actually whispering. It's not, well, I guess you kind of are, but not really, because it's loud still. But it's not like death growl and false chord, whatever you call it. The one that's like, ah, that one. Okay. So that's not what I do. So if that's what you want to do, then I suggest you go look somewhere else. But, okay, for right now, those of you that want to learn how to scream vocal fry, you're in the right place. Alright, so, first, I'm just going to go through the way that I learned it. Like, I learned it kind of like by myself without any help at all. So, let's start from the very beginning. Alright, from very beginning, the first thing that I did, like, I didn't actually, like, scream at all. I was just kind of, like, whispering the thing. I guess that's why they call it a whisper scream or whatever. But I was just like, for instance, of Mice and Men, life said I once or twice. Okay, that's the first step. See, vocal fry, take it as like it's a process. You know, that you have to get one thing down before you can move to the next level, and then once you're like at level 10, then you're able to scream like. Well, let me give you an example for like right now, I guess. Okay, so screaming at your dog, like ah, screaming like vocal fry is like ah, but you bring it from your diaphragm. You have to push out really hard, so it's like ah, and then well, it's a high pitched one, and then a low pitched would be like. Not really good at low pitch, but you get the point. All right, so it's a little bit better, but it's not quite a scream. It's low. Okay, so get it. That's high, low, and the both require the type of thing, which is whispering. Okay, now from then after that, what I did was kind of like what I did was tighten my throat. That's what I did, but that's not what you want to do because it comes out a lot weaker. So it comes out like which is yeah, I don't really call that a scream. A scream is like more like you know what I mean. Okay, so but that's what I did. So maybe that'll help you because it obviously helped me. Okay, so I kind of like tightened my throat, like tighten as much as I could. That way, like it could make that little raspy noise. So it's like ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. And from then on, like once you got that, you kind of like push out more. And of course, the more you push out, the worse it's gonna sound because like you're trying to scream your absolute loudest, but for it to actually sound like a scream, so it's gonna sound a little bad. It's gonna be like no like something like that. That's how it's coming out for me. So like yeah, you kind of like just need to keep doing it as loud as you can. Once you got it at one pitch or one not one pitch, one volume, you have to keep it at that volume until you got it perfected, and then you work higher and higher and higher until you're able to do it like as loud as you're actually yelling like ah, as loud as like maybe like that. So after that, that's pretty much it. You just kind of gotta keep improving, like by getting louder and getting clearer. I would say the best way to get clearer is to push out your absolute hardest. Cause like, okay, I'll do an example right now. See how it's really like choppy. Like you can kind of tell the differences between like I don't know how to describe it, but you can tell like but it's really fast. I don't know if you're catching my drift or not, but I tried. Okay, so compare that to now that is a lot cleaner. It's like it doesn't sound like Emir type of stuff where like you could hear each thing. Now it sounds more like Austin. Let's just say Austin Carlisle. He's got pretty much one of the cleanest screams that I've heard. Sounds more like him, I guess you could say. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Just a review of the things that I said. Start off with and then add raspiness. It's kind of like make your make your throat a little bit raspy. It's gonna hurt at first, but it shouldn't hurt. So you don't want to overdo it. Like, you know, take it easy, because if your throat starts hurting really bad, that's really bad, and you're probably gonna mess up your throat. And if you could sing, that's especially bad, because you're not gonna be able to sing anymore. Your voice is gonna be cracking like I can't do it, but whatever. Okay, so your voice is gonna start like being not legit. So if you sing, you especially want to be careful. So yeah, and then once you kind of got it down a little bit, like loosen your throat, use more of your diaphragm, because that's what I did. And then when I use, like, compared to using my throat to using my diaphragm, see, it didn't hurt really when I used my throat, but I don't know, like, everybody's different. But when I used my diaphragm, it came out a lot better, a lot louder, and a lot more powerful. So you definitely want to use your diaphragm. So just like kind of like flex your abs, I guess you could say. That's what I do. Like, well, that's not what I do, like just flex my abs, but when you use your diaphragm, you're like, one of the things that comes with it is flexing your abs. So yeah, that's the best that I could explain it. If you have any questions, anything, if you would like me to remake this video with more tips to answer your questions, like perhaps I'm missing stuff, because I mean, this is the first video that I've made about teaching people how to scream. Just like comment it, you know, rate it. I mean, it's probably gonna get a lot of bad ratings, but oh well. Alright, so yeah, hopefully this helps, and if not, yeah, just leave a comment or whatever, and then I'll try to help you out the best that I can. Alright, bye.